Hello and welcome back to the battle room. Alright, so the situation, what we're in. We're currently 5-0. We win this game, I think cut is pretty much guaranteed. But if we win the next two of the next 3 games, we're in cut for sure. So that's the goal here, is to win this one, and these next 2 are super important. Because then we would make top cut of the tournament. So we're currently 5-0. We beat the national champions. I'm on cloud 9, and we've got ourselves a pretty standard team here. We got Firewater, Grass Core, Feeny, and Cinderella with Lecky, Corselia, and Registeel. It seems super weak to Torkoal. Like, Torkoal goes absolutely crazy here if Trick Room goes up. Trick Room's like, I want to set up Trick Room. They do have the double terrain plus double fake out, which I'm kind of expecting to see. I expect to see Rilla, Inson, Feeny every game, and so we'll just have to navigate around that. And then it's just really, are we going to see Corselia, Registeel, or Lecky? I'm imagining a Lecky. I'm not really imagining Registeel or Corselia, but Registeel does look kind of good, but dealing with Lando and Torkoal is really annoying. So I'm expecting, yeah, those the Mons, the first 3, and then one of the last 3, probably a Lecky the first game. I kind of could see them leading double fake out. I could also see them leading Feeny plus like Inson or whatever. Feeny Inson or Rilla Inson. I don't think Rilla Feeny's that great. Let's just open up with let's open up with Hatterene. Hatterene, Landorus, Indeedee, Torkoal. I like that a lot. We did that against Sanvi, and I think that it could work here as well. Landorus also just looks really, really good into so much here. It looks insane into Registeel, Lecky, Inson, even Rilla. So, like, it's really just about getting rid of that. Feeny and Lando can go crazy. I think I want to try to steal game 1 with this. We'll see. They're going to lead Inson, Feeny. Okay, that's fine. They don't want TR to go up. That's A-okay by me. We're going to see Landorus plus Hatterene. Also, Sammy was Specs Feeny in the last set. If you want to check out that last set, link in the description below. But Specs Feeny was a little bit more problematic than dealing with the non-Specs one over there. Well, I guess this one could be Specs too. We don't actually know yet. We'll have to see. I could have just led Hatterene and Indeedee into this, and they just didn't care. I'm just going to try Trick Room EP. I think it's worth a try. If we just get Inson here, most likely we're probably faster, but we are min speed Lando, so there is the fact that it might not be min speed. All right, they're just gonna calm mind it up and fake out my Lando. Now they know my Lando's slower, which is pretty important, but they are calm mind Feeny, which is fine. I think we can deal with that. Okay. Right here, I'm just going to go for a D-Gleam, and I'm going to go for a... I kind of want to go for a Sludge Bomb. I don't think they'll give us Inson, but they also might just Parting Shot me anyways. I don't know the Inson speed in regards to us. I think I'm just going to go for Sludge Bomb into Feeny, because I need to do as much damage as possible to it, because it's the real big threat here. And they're not going to Parting Shot Hatterene, that'd be dumb. They'll Parting Shot Lando. So I want to figure out where the Instant speed is at. If I knew the Instant speed, I would just Earth Power if I was slower, and I would Sludge Bomb if I'm faster, but I'm just not sure where we lie at the moment. Nice little Dazzle. They are slower than us, so that's good to know. I'm glad I didn't Earth Power. They're probably just going into the Boomer. But if they go into the Boomer, I don't really care. We're still going to get the Sludge Bomb off onto Feeny. Yeah, I think this is like okay damage. It's not great, obviously, but I think it's manageable. They actually go into Corselia. Huh? Alright, Sludge Bomb comes through here. Does really good damage. Holy moly. And they're actually going to Greed Calm Mind again. Huh. The Corselia is really weird. I didn't expect to see Corselia at all even brought. I don't know actually why they brought it. That Calm Mind was super greedy there. I'm going to go for Expanding Force, and I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb into Feeny. I think this is fine. It's not like lefties, so it's probably Wiki Berry. We'll probably proc a Berry here. They might reverse Trick Room, but I kind of think they're just going to like Ice Beam or something. Okay, they are Wiki Berry. So that's good information to know. Feeny's annoying, God. They're actually just going to go for Ice Beam. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That's super good for me. I'm going to live with 1 HP as expected, and I get my Sludge Bomb off. So now Feeney's went through its berry, and it's definitely in range to just die to... They're actually going to Moonblast my Hatterene. Okay. That did a lot of damage. But I think it's in range to die to Expanding Force, and we can swap this out into DD. It would suck if they switched in their Boomer, but... Well, actually, it wouldn't suck, because it would go last every time. Well, unless it switched in the Feeny slot. But if it switches in the Cresselia spot, I'm fine. I hope that we can kill Feeny from this range. The Feeny is a problem, and I really need to deal with it. I could see them reversing TR here. That would be actually pretty bad for me. Dealing with Cresselia is going to be a little bit annoying, though. Because we took a lot of damage on the Hatterene, too, which I don't appreciate. Let's see what they do here. I'm a little concerned about this game. Alright, the seed. Yeah. None of that matters. We're waiting for the Feeny Protector. No Protect here. That feels good to see. No Protect on Feeny. I hope this picks up the KO. It does. Perfect. Now, if Trick Room is reversed, that is annoying. But it's also like, okay. If they were to do that, now they're just going to spam Ice Beam into DD. Okay. That's okay. We have terrain control at the moment. Boomer could come in. It's probably going to be Ensign. It's going to be Boomer. So it's Boomer, Ensign, Cresselia are the mons we're dealing with here. That's okay. How many turns of Char we got? One? One turn to Trick Room. I'm going to Protect on Hatterene. I'm going to switch to Torkoal. I think this is a fine situation. Because I think I don't need Trick Room to win anymore. I would like to just KO Rillaboom, and then I can threaten a Earth Power onto Ensign whenever I feel like it outside of Trick Room, and then we'll slowly whittle down Cresselia with Psychics or whatever. I'm just hope it's not Moonlight or something. Could be Calm Mind Moonlight Cresselia. That could be a really big problem for us, that we'd have to tackle that if that is actually the case, but we'll see here. All I've seen is Ice Beam so far, so I have no clue what it's going to do. It Ice Beams into Hatterene, and it's going to what? U-turn? Into Hatterene as well. That's good stuff. That's some good stuff. Alright, Hatterene gets a free heal turn, which we obviously appreciate, and now they're just going to switch. They're going to U-turn off of Hatterene once again. And they're going to... Okay, actually, Double Protect wins the game. Instantaneously. Double Protect is so good. Because if Double Protect goes off, I actually just win. But if I lose Hatterene, the game isn't even over. It's not a huge, huge deal. We don't get it, but I think it was worth the 30% chance to auto-win the game. Because they really did greed for that U-turn. I do live as well. I'm getting a free Eruption off onto Cresselia here, though. Which I think, judging by my calculations here, should be worth it. Alright, let's see. I think they just Ice Beam Hatterene, though, but that's okay. If they don't, I could have Trick Roomed him. Then I'm going to be mad at myself for not doing that. Yeah, they do. Does it kill? 7? Yeah. Okay. But this is fine. I'm okay with this. This is chill. The vibes are chill here. I'm happy with this turn, ultimately. Because we did potentially have a game winner, but we also did a ton of damage here. Which is also good. Like, I'm okay with this situation. We just need Torkoal to remain healthy and do tons of damage. Alright, I'm going to go into Landers here. This seems so safe because I think Double Protect is just the game winner. Because I don't want to get Parting Shot or anything silly, so I think Double Protecting is the correct play. And then next turn I can just Earth Power and Eruption, and I don't think I can be punished. I might Heat Wave, but yeah, I think I just win that way. They Psyshock my Torkoal. Interesting. And they're going to Parting Shot my Torkoal as well. Wow, I could have just EP'd. This is a safe Earth Power Eruption. Because they have to deal with Landers, so even if they switch to Boomer, they have to kill Landers with Cresselia, so Eruption should be safe here, and then they're gonna lose Ensign and Cresselia, or they're gonna lose Cresselia and Rillaboom, I think. I'm not seeing a way that I actually mess up or lose this game. Because we still have full HP, or I don't know if it's full HP, but we do have Ndidi who can change the terrain when we need it, and who can more importantly just press follow me for Torkoal to help us win. This Cresselia is scary though. Like this guy's team is really scary. I think Aleki might be more useful, but I guess I did bring Landorus. Cresselia did do well to Landorus, but Aleki still might be more useful than the Cress, especially if it's not actively reversing the Trick Room. They have to do this, and then they have to Ice Beam, and then they lose both. It's like a win-win. Worst case scenario, I can keep Landorus alive as well if they decided to Psyshock Torkoal, but I don't think that's worth. Yeah, they chose to give me those two instead. And now Torkoal should just speed Incineroar with Earth Power spam. And then I should take the game. Erupt, my good man. Spam that giant eruption. A free double KO. And now it is Incin versus the world. One of my favorite pastimes. Alright, Ndidi is like full HP. So I think we just helping hand Earth Power until we win. And then I think next game we're going to Lily Cold them because they seem super duper weak to Lilligant with the mons they brought. Like, especially we know it's called Mine Feeny. They let Feeny Incin. I think we can navigate around that pretty well. We don't know the item on this Incin though, which is a little bit annoying. It could be Goggles. But just dealing damage with the Lilligant is good. I have so much brain rot that like I actually when playing this game I'm like, man, I kind of wish I could just max Lilligant turn 1 just to make sure I KO Feeny. But like, good lord, like I literally can't max, and I actually have so much brain rot. It's absurd. It's absurd that my brain is still like wired to Dynamax. It's like I want to make them big. I want to make the Pokemon huge, right? I do think it's fine. I think the pressure that these two put on is more important than what they're actually doing. And I think if they don't lead Feeny, they'll lose. And they didn't really do well into my lead last game anyways. So, I don't know. I guess Feeny was a good lead into the last game. I think we'll just Venu Torque them anyways. Torkoal is just like probably the most important member of this team. Body's Rilla. Does well against Cresselia, Aleki, and Registeel. And it checkmates Incin to an extent, right? Like, it does okay versus Incin, like, in the 1v1 if we're down to that scenario. So, let's see. What's the lead? What's the plan? Incin Feeny once again. Don't really care. Into Lilligant Torkoal. I don't think they really threatened too much of a crazy play onto Lilligant, though. That's the thing. Like, if I just Sleep Powder Incin, I don't know if it's Goggles or not, though. And they didn't let me check. They actually did forfeit correctly last game. But, like, Lilligant isn't too threatened. I could just press Heat Wave and Leaf Storm, and I don't think I'm too punished by said play. Like, Eruption. Like, if they fake out Moonblast me or whatever, who cares, right? Like, if they get this wrong, they just, like, lose the game. If they protect Feeny, I don't know if it has protect because I thought we'd see it. Alright, they're just letting me Leaf Storm turn 1. This is incredible. Feeny lives with 1 HP. It's going to Wiki Berry up, which is a little annoying. I'm really sad we didn't get that one shot. But I think that the turn still favors us greatly. Let's see what they do with Feeny. They're going to Muddy Water, and it does connect onto both. That's fine. It's not. It's a bulkier Feeny. They're going to Flare Blitz Lilligant. They do Flare Blitz Lilligant. Okay. They actually took this trade. I think this is fine. We did mad damage to Feeny. Lilligant was pretty worth. I wish we knew if this thing was Goggles or not yet. I'm going to get a pretty decent Eruption. If we kill Feeny, I feel really good about our chances of just auto-winning. But we don't kill Feeny. That's fine. I'm going to go to Ndidi here. Going to go to Ndidi. And I think I'm just going to go for a Heat Wave. I think that's our best play. Heat Wave Protect. I think I'm okay with that. I could also opt to swap out and just press Expanding Force onto Feeny, which I think is the play. I think we'll do this. I think this is okay. It wasn't a great turn 1 because we barely missed that KO onto Feeny, which was actually really tragic. Because if we did one-shot Feeny there, the game is over because we have a Sash Lilligant that's still alive. And we have Terrain Changing. And we have Torkoal at full. Like, it's just so good. Feeny protects. That's fine. What do they do with Incin here? Parting Shot the Ndidi or what? They're going to taunt my Ndidi. That's annoying. That's pretty annoying. Because now they just Parting Shot Hatterene. But I do get to freely KO Fini here. I'll try to press Trick Room. If I can press Trick Room, I would actually take it. Like, if they misplay and taunt or, like, Flare Blitz, I think it'd be okay. They would draw Fini, they keep it alive, and they're going to go to Boomer. That's fine, because they're going to Parting Shot me, right? Man, I was actually supposed to Psychic or Expanding Force the Incineroar there, because they're going to go to Fini on that slot, and I could have killed that. Oh, wait, but no, they're not, because Magic Bounce. Totally forgot. I forgot. I get to Parting Shot. That's right. So they have Taunt, Fake Out, Parting Shot. Okay. So what I think is going to happen here is... Okay, I actually get to come in for Torkoal and get some HP recovery as well. But I think what's going to happen here is they're forced to Fake Out Torkoal, and then they're going to Parting Shot in DD, right? Like, that's the play 100%. I actually want to take the Fake Out here because I don't want to be... I want to have my Protect available for next turn. I just need to navigate into a Trick Room scenario here, and this game should be mine for the taking and just get some KOs. So I'm gonna switch into Hatterene because I think they might Parting Shot that slot, and then I'm gonna go for Eruption to try and get that off. And then we'll see from there what we need to do. I think they just Fake Out Torkoal with Boomer and then Parting Shot my DD. They could Parting Shot Torkoal as well, but if they do that, that's okay, because then Hatterene comes in for free. I don't think they ever Grassy Glide Hatterene or like Wood Hammer Hatterene. I don't think they can afford to. If they do, that means I just get to Erupt. But it means the game's probably over because I would probably lose my Hatterene, which is bad. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this to win this one. They're actually gonna knock off my Torkoal and Parting Shot my, and they're gonna Flare Blitz my DD. Oh my god! Or they Flare Blitzing Torkoal. Like Flare Blitz Hat. Weird. And they are Citrus Berry. I can put them to sleep. That's such good information. Alright, Eruption comes through. It actually kills Rillaboom. Was that a crit? Nah, they're just not a... It was a crit, okay. I was going to say they're not a Sulfus, but we do get a KO there. It's a big one. It's a big KO. Honestly, huge. Alright, Hatterene's healing a little bit. Okay, we got a KO. We got a KO. And Fini's at 1 HP as well right now. Fini comes in, 1 HP Fini. They're going to Parting Shot my Hatterene here, and they're just going to Muddy Water, right? They don't have a better play. Do I just go for the KO? I think I do. I think this is my best play. Because then I get the KO into Fini. Next turn, I can Protect Torkoal, swap out to Indeedee. This one's a weird one. This is a weird endgame, but it's looking better and better for me to win. Alright, that was a good play from them. I guess they're just going to Flare Blitz Hatterene there. Hatterene taking that Flare Blitz was really brutal. Oh no, they Parting Shot it, sure. I think I'd rather Flare Blitz, but I guess they just want to have the maneuverability. Does Sun end here? Because that would be bad. I bet it ends. It's been like 5 turns. It feels like the end of Sun. It fades. There's no way they Parting Shot. They just Blitz here. But if they Blitz, they might lose. I might live. I'll probably live. I think I have to make this play. I think they're in a really good spot to win. But they could mess up here. They could like Blitz and like, I don't know, Muddy Water. Blitz, Muddy Water, miss, I think is what I need. Or they could Parting Shot me. I think Parting Shot on Indeedee wouldn't be bad. Or on either one. If they Parting Shot, I think like the game is still like in a playable position. Miss, miss, miss on Hatterene. That's ginormous. Did they Flare Blitz though? Did they throw by the Flare Blitz play? Oh my god. They should have just double tapped it with a Moonblast at that point. Like, what is Torkoal doing to you? They get the burn, which is actually annoying. I'm on a timer now. But it doesn't matter. That was huge! Huge gaming turn for us. I think they should have just Moonblast at that point. Like, what is Torkoal gonna do? He's gonna... Well, I guess he's gonna kill Fini. Fini's pretty low, but... Oh my gosh. That was not worth it whatsoever. Helping Hand Gleam is so free now. I mean, obviously, like, nothing really wants to take it, but, like, I think Registeel... Well, if it's Registeel, I think I win with Torkoal. If it's Cresselia, it's gonna be a fight. Cresselia means it's gonna be a fight, let me tell you. It's Cresselia, okay. Sure, sure. That's fine. We're gonna deal decent damage with this Dazzle. I'm just afraid of Trick Room getting reversed at this point. I also don't think Feeny has Protect in any way. Because we would have seen it Protect at some point here. So I think we actually just win because we'll kill Feeny and then we're just dealing damage to Cresselia. I don't think it has Protect. The way they've been playing the Feeny, it just seems like it doesn't have Protect. Because it could protect at turn 1. It should have protected there. But I guess they just also want the terrain. So maybe it's the switch out makes sense. It still could have Protect. I'm not sure anymore. But what I am sure about is that Feeny will die to... it will die to Expanding Force. So I think this safe is relatively switch. Or is relatively safe. Because if they reverse Trick Room, then Indeedee comes in, presses Expanding, and I protect Torkoal. And if they would have to get a double protect to put me into a bad spot. I think I've solved this game, and I think I've won. Because Torkoal can come in relatively safely here. I don't think, like, worst case takes a Shy Shock. But the accuracy drop I wanted to get rid of, and I also wanted Indeedee to come back in. They do have Protect on Feeny, so if they reverse Trick Room here, I just protect Torkoal. Oh, but if they reverse Trick Room, Hatterene might still be alive. Which would be bad. I don't know. They don't reverse Trick Room, though. And they Ice Beam Torkoal. Alright. That was a weird play. Hatterene lives. It's just a Dazzling Gleam here for the guaranteed hit, and then a Heat Wave, and we should win. I think we'll kill from this range. Feeny doesn't get the double, thank God. I wonder if they actually had Trick Room to reverse there. Heat Wave connects onto both. I think this is Curtains. God, Feeny was so difficult for me to deal with. And Dazzle. Yep, GG. GG. Easy money, baby. Easy money. A nice crisp 2-0. I'm pretty sure I top cut the tournament now. We will still have 2 more videos, 2 more rounds of playing. But I should be in top cut, I think. That was a pretty clean set. I'm pretty happy with how that one went. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with round 7.